Better at ranking, man. Better at ranking. What's going on? So, Geechi versus Mook press conference part two. Okay. Better Rap is life. Y'all like the video? Subscribe to the channel. All that good stuff. Join my stream yard for the fans. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Last place that I remember stopping is, let me see. I think I'm in the same spot.
The fatigue, right? You watch basketball? You play basketball? Did you make it to the NBA? When you watch LeBron James shoot a jump shot, can you say he doesn't shoot the ball the way he's supposed to shoot?
How you gonna say that? If you're a shooting coach, yes. I don't know how I answered the last time, but if that's your job, absolutely. But can any random fan say that? Sure, still. But they ain't gonna have no validity to what they're saying. But you could say pretty much anything you want. But I think he asking like, will it have any validity? And the answer would be no, unless he's the coach or shooting coach or somebody of that nature. Right.
Never been at that level.
You can say I don't. You can say I don't like the way he plays. You don't like.
See, but that's the thing. When you rap to an audience, there's way more consumers than rappers and drug dealers and anything that might relate to some of the things that you're saying, right? I remember you actually had an interview with Knowledge, and you're like, where you said, if somebody like Hollow, Loves, a couple rappers say I won the battle as opposed to 1,000 fans say I won the battle, I'm going with the rappers. But you're not rapping to an audience full of rappers. You're rapping to an audience full of consumers.
But consumers can't tell you. Consumers, right, are there to watch, to look, and to be entertained.
But that perspective is a perspective that you don't have, and neither do they have, because you're not the consumer and they're not a rapper.
Let me ask you a question.
Doesn't mean there's two rappers.
I mean, don't just sit there and argue with him, whoever's arguing with Mook. He's right. He's partially right. Fans, just like basketball, if y'all gonna compare the sports, let's compare the sports. Certain fans are just there to watch the game, yes. But other fans or other people are there to judge the battle, or there to judge the what's going on in the sport. Now, that's where the judges need to be involved, right? So if you had judges in place with a criteria, and then the fans could just be sitting there to watch the entertaining part, and then the judges will tell us who won the battle, right? So no, it's not for the judges or everybody in the fans to judge the battle. Nah. We don't need that. So he right, kind of. But he just pitting all of us in a bunch, thinking that every fan don't know how to judge a battle, which is just ridiculous. Because the fans, analysts, fans, like fans / judges are the ones that tell you who actually won the battle or not. You know what I'm saying? Analysts, bloggers. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on, let us go.
It means they're different.
Yeah, what you're saying, you know who you're talking to, right? You're talking to the nigga that I made schemes. I'm the first person that ever schemed. So when people watch me, they learn how to do a scheme. Then now they scheme at a greater level than I scheme, right? But they learn the scheme to tell me that I don't know how to scheme.
At that level. What's going on, Fred?
What's up, bro?
Cool it. At that level, Mook. At that level. Listen to him again, y'all.
Then now these people watch.
Claim that he made up scheming. So pretty much word association. Pretty much like if we're in this room right now, or a bedroom or a bathroom, he's just having soap, toothpaste. There's just relatable things that's close. Word association, pretty much. Just keep going with it. Scheming. We call it scheming over here. Pretty sure he didn't start that. But let's just say he did. He admits that people do it better. Listen.
They learn how to do a scheme.
Learn how to do the scheme.
Then now they scheme at a greater level.
Then they scheme at a greater level. Hold on for a second.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it's time to get in. It's time to get in. Battle Rap is life, y'all. Like, subscribe. Yeah. Join the platform and listen and talk a little bit. Yeah. That's what we doing. Commentary. Yeah. Watch the rankings, man. Follow the rankings.
Sorry, y'all. I got daddy daycare too. Might have to run in and out when I see the little daddy cam, but it's all good. Talk to me, Fred. What you said?
Yeah, just talking about I was just telling people to follow the rankings, like, share, subscribe, you know.
Right.
Come up and listen and talk.
What was I saying?
You was talking about how he's admitting that people learn how to scheme from him.
Oh yeah, right.
And are scheming at a greater height than he is,
right.
But
so
then trying to tell him he need to learn how to scheme at that height. I think he actually will scheme at that height.
I'm saying what's wrong with that. My question is, what's wrong with them doing that? They should be able to do that, right? If they can do it on a higher level to you, then people should be able to say, "Hey, why don't you do it at that level?" He admits there's a higher level, right?
Yeah.
So what's the problem with saying that?
I'm thinking that he's going to say something on the terms of, even though they're at a higher level, they don't understand because I created it, as he says. You see what I'm saying? As he says, allegedly, let's say allegedly he created it. That he's thinking that even though you haven't seen me go to that level, it don't mean I can't go. But he's trying to give them props to saying they are taking it to a level that he hasn't done on camera. You know, I'll say that.
I could do it, face nigga. Like,
yeah. He said he could do it even though he ain't did it yet.
Right. Come on, man.
In front of the public.
That's why it don't make sense to me.
I feel you.
Right? But they learn the scheme to tell me that I don't know how to scheme.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Hold up. It's one thing to say you don't know, another thing to say you critique it. So somebody can critique it and still know. There's obviously people that are in journalism that don't. They're not artists. They understand the art. The people that book the battles don't rap, and they understand. They don't. They understand that it is art, right? But I would never say a smack. I don't think you know battle rappers who don't rap. No, I would never say like Geechi either.
Who is this? Who is this person talking? Don't matter what you say or not. Just because he booked battles don't mean he know what the heck the critique. Stay on the topic at hand. You're talking about critiquing the sport, judging, refereeing, that type of thing. So let's stay there. Don't say smack know what he's talking about. No, the heck he don't. All you do is book the battles and have a camera in his hand. How the heck would he know? Unless he prove it. I can't say he do or don't, but he ain't proved that he do. So I'm gonna say he don't. What are you talking about? Not just say he do.
Look, it's just don't rap. I won't ever say that to them. They already trust it. Listen to what I'm saying.
Flash, pull up. If you ain't got nothing to do, man, pull up, man. I always like them. Just be respectful. You know how we give it up.
What I'm saying.
Please. This is good for me. This is good for me, right? No, this you represent the fans. Yeah. That shit. I'm outside too. I've been on
the fans are that ish you talking about. The dummies, people who don't know nothing. That ish, right?
I'm outside.
You outside.
that is, outside got to do anything. He just saying you represent the fans. Yes or no? Y'all let Mook talk, man. Y'all want to argue with Mook. I know Mook talk like he want to argue with you. But he don't want to argue, bro. Just let him talk, bro. Cringy. I hate when y'all keep doing that.
Yeah, what are they doing all that for? Like trying to cause drama?
Y'all little kids, bro. Little kids.
Yeah.
Like 13th grade, right out of high school is how y'all
Facts. Facts. That's real.
like, come on, bro. Trust me, I get excited too. I'm excited right now watching it. But like, what are we doing? Like, let's go. Rodney Butler in the building.
Rodney Butler. What it do?
What up, boy? It's been a little minute, man. How you feeling, man? Better Rappers Life. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. What up?
Honestly, I'm it's good. But if I'm seriously answering the question, hold it down. What I'm saying to you,
End of the day, it is good. I'm loving this. Love the dialogue. Love them scratching at what should we do to make this more structured for everybody to know what's going on. I love it. Love it. I got the answers. I ain't gonna be too hard on them, hopefully. Pause. But I got the answers.
There for me, nobody can tell me or critique the battle rap, the bars, right? If you don't understand the bar, you can't pass judgment on it.
I'm glad you switched that up because it sounded like you was about to say nobody could critique you. Just like that LeBron, nobody critique LeBron jump shot at that, which of course we can. Just like your delivery, we could critique. Somebody could critique a jump shot from LeBron. He ain't the best shooter. You sound freaking stupid. Like I said, a shooting coach could tell him. A freaking Steph Curry could tell him. Anybody could shoot better than him could tell him. And anybody even on the sideline and never even shot a ball could see that. So why they can't tell him? So I don't get it.
You can't critique it.
I agree with that.
You can't.
All the bar will hit home for you. Right.
That's true though. If you don't understand the bar, no, you cannot critique the bar. Of course, that's just common sense. But just because you're not from the street, don't mean you can't critique street bars. Right? Right. Because a street nigga, just because a street nigga think he can do anything. The street nigga think people can't do what they do, but they can do anything anybody else can do. Right. So that means y'all can't critique your nerds doing all that other stuff. Right? I got an echo. The echo came.
We echoing now?
I don't know where the echo came from.
Oh, that might be me.
All of a sudden. Yo. Oh, Fred gonna be back. He gonna be back.
Facts.
Yeah, because you can say a ball, everybody can say a ball that's in the streets and say something about some streets that you might not know about, but to somebody else it might resonate better. It might be the craziest bar in their life. Somebody like you that wasn't, it'll be something totally different. It should have just opinion.
What is Goods talking about? What up?
You might not know about, but to somebody else, a bar that's in the streets and say something about some streets that you might not know about, but to somebody else it might resonate better. It might be the craziest bar in their life. Somebody like you that wasn't, it'll be something totally different. It should have just opinion. Think about what crowds you get. Everybody, there we go. That's it.
One at a time, we can't hear
No, y'all already covered everything, but I do want to say something that I remember you mentioning. You saying like what happens is motherfuckers don't understand it and they say it's corny. or they don't like it. So if you don't understand it, you can't critique it. Whether you like it or not, you just got to say you don't understand it. You can't say it was good or bad.
Right. Or if you don't live it, or if there's something you understand. If I say, yo, I just put into my house, I got a double car garage, and the nigga looking at his mother, how's he supposed to get it?
Facts.
No, I'm just saying in general about whatever you talk about, though.
Well,
Facts.
I think he's talking more of the creative part of it.
You understand we have a gay battle rap.
What you say is a who?
We have a gay battle rap.
Oh, J2.
J2, right?
J2, yes, sir.
That's not the only one. But act like we only got one gay battle rap or something.
Right. What does that got to do with anything? Well, hold on, let's see.
I mean, no. You
I don't know.
Wait,
Okay,
all
right.
Yeah,
Looks like, nah, don't say nothing about gay battle rappers.
Yeah, you didn't even have to do that, bro. Like, that's not even worth like going into detail about it.
The reason I say that, hold on, this is real. The reason I say we have a gay battle rap. That in itself, right? We have an entire community, right, that we've reached as battle rap, right? Openly homo, that's crazy.
What's the point?
I don't know. I guess he's gonna get the, take him a while to get to the point. He's crazy. He's funny though. That's funny.
Now that, right? To most people it sounds wow. Right? But we can't, who are we to tell somebody not? They can't, you can battle, right? I'm not gonna be able to relate to none of that shit you're talking about. From me. Feel me? It could be hot for whoever it is that you're talking to. Right? But when what happens is, quote unquote, media and shit like that, they give too much opinion, right, from where they come, and then instead of just reporting the facts, they give their own opinion. And their opinions, you guys' opinions matter a lot to the fans. Because you're the really only source of information, what's to go on. So when you guys are opinionated, reason I don't fuck with this home.
I am so lost, y'all. I thought we was talking. He didn't obviously change the subject, or he's trying to move the goalposts. I still don't quite know where he's going with this. But we're supposed to be talking about critiquing the bars, right? So I guess he's trying to say J2 is gay, so he can't critique J2.
Yeah, exactly. Because he don't understand that.
He don't understand it, but he will understand it.
Yeah, he just don't want to because it's filthy to his mindset.
He's just acting stupid because this is a sport. So we don't understand J2's bars. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Now, can you relate to it? Sure, of course not. If you're not gay, you know what I'm saying? If he's saying gay stuff, only if he's saying gay stuff. But even if he's saying gay stuff, just because I ain't gay, don't mean I don't understand. I'm gonna say pause, but don't mean I don't know what he's talking about.
What he's saying, exactly.
What are you talking about? Like if you want to act like this is a sport, then act like it's a sport. Can gay dudes be in a sport? Like, what does that got to do with them playing the game?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. The sexual orientation or whatever they like. Come on, man. You're not doing that. So I don't get what he's trying to say, y'all.
Yeah, their sexual preference or whatever they like, you know.
Yeah, it don't have nothing to do with how you playing the dang game.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
When you push your opinion in it,
they try to switch it over to the media. Because this whole thing is a media press. So I guess their whole idea or their whole reason for doing this to try to tell the media what to relate to the fans, how to see things. I'm going to tell the media how to see it, but they can tell the fans how to see it because he just said the fans listen to y'all. I don't know where you get that from. But, obviously you think the fans listen to us more than y'all, as they should. As they freaking should, because y'all not analysts. And then when y'all do analyze like Calico and y'all sound dumb. You know, so we don't. Why the heck we listen to Calico's judgment rather than somebody like a Black Compass guy or Rankins or Jay Black? Like that's more accurate to what I think. Like, come on, it's just common sense, bro.
Now, what do? You create
Becomes law.
narrative,
Becomes
right?
law. That's right.
Like I said, book his homie.
Becomes
Somebody
law.
does a blog about me
Becomes law.
recently.
Yo, we still there?
Not me.
Oh.
Somebody
Yo,
Okay, I'm just making sure you ain't hear no echo.
not that I can no.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I don't have that either. Cool.
Yep, chime in anytime, bro.
standing about sitting behind you.
Right? Pull up, fans. Y'all can talk to me, man. Talk to me,
Yeah,
y'all want
pull up.
The cat and
to talk to us.
the title reads, Mook is not entertaining.
That's better.
Fans run with that shit.
Jack Boy said it though, right? Jack Boy says it. So even though the media,
I don't get that either, but well, but once again, I don't know where he's going with this. But if it says he's not entertaining, who cares about somebody's opinion? Like entertainment, like that's somebody's opinion. How he wrong for that is my question. How's that wrong? Like if he's not entertaining to you, then you're just not. Well, unless you're lying. Like it's preference. At the end of the day, you try to be as unbiased as you can and go by criteria. But like, let me give you an example. The referees, right? Referees in basketball, right? Right? Y'all know some of them. Y'all know some of them by names and all type of things. If y'all really look into it, y'all could probably break down that this ref probably leans to this type of player more than that. If you really look into it. So everybody's gonna have preferences in, and you already know if superstars get more calls, all type of things. Refs. So it is a certain level of biasness that you can't shake, even when you're trying to be all the way unbiased by going by a rule book.
Yeah,
So
but it's earned. It's earned.
Right, but the same thing applies over here.
It's facts.
Same thing is applied over here. So just look at it all the way like a ref, the judgment like a referee. Of course, biasness is gonna happen. Like I said, bars, just bars. Like he's not wrong when he say, like Goods say, certain people gonna feel certain bars and certain people just not. Right, but a good dude like me, I'm not gonna take off because I don't feel that bar. Because I'm going by a scale. If it's a bar, it's a bar.
Yeah.
Once I got to look over overall scale, how heavy is that bar? Then what we can agree with is that bar intricate. Was that a double, a triple? Like we do know the intricacy of bars.
Yeah.
Did he deliver that bar? Was it right in pocket? Was his delivery a little off the bar? Was it in a flow pocket? Like we can all look at it and see those type of things. So that's what we judge it off, not the things that we can't see. You know what I'm saying? The things we can agree on.
Facts.
Go ahead, bro.
Real life.
Any questions?
Nah, get that jump going. Let's go.
Somebody
but I'm telling you, I'm not telling you it because I have the quote.
I don't care what you got. What I'm saying is this. Mook is not entertaining. It's the title, right?
But the person who said it in the interview as well.
Listen to me, bro. Relax. Mook is not entertaining.
Let Mook talk. Dang, everybody wants to talk back. How you even know? First of all, it take Mook long enough to get to the point. Why wouldn't you just let him finish? Why you going? You know what he's talking about. He be switching and you don't know where he going. You gotta hear him all the way out just to understand this nigga. Let him talk, bro.
I'm just saying, he said it.
Look, listen to me. So you know what it reads? You know what it should read? You know what it reads? This person, see what this person says about Murder Mook. This person has quote unquote thoughts on Murder Mook. Who wins between Murder Mook and Geechi guy? Those should be the fucking titles. Not just right there saying Mook is not entertaining. So people could just see that and not even click and be like, yo, Mook ain't entertaining.
But it looked like Hip Hop is Real said that. Not it was in there. But
It wasn't. But I'm saying this. It wasn't there as well.
no. They use that. Yeah. Right.
No, but he also, you know what else he
It's
said?
like
You know what else he said? You know what else he said in there? Hi. You know what else he said in there? You know what else he said in there? But, right? Why can't it just be but in the quotation?
Oh shit.
He said a bunch of shit. Why? I got you.
No, I was gonna say go both ways.
I'm so confused. Hold on
Yeah, I
for a
don't know
second.
what they're talking about right now.
So people could just see that and not even click and be like, yeah, who
Trying
that
to
is?
say, I think he's trying to say that, okay, you want us to title the stuff in a more unbiased way, right? I think that's what
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
trying
but that's the people that's talking down on him. He's saying like I heard him when he did say that part about like Mook, is he gonna be able to keep up? He's gonna be perform like is he gonna be born? Is he gonna be out of date? All this type of just regular talk,
The
But
title,
like I don't.
he said, okay, so you saying, okay, fans see a title to say Mook is not entertaining. Like that, I say he'd be thinking
Yeah.
fans are retarded. And I'm sure it is some fans that are literally slow, literally got checks, literally can't do nothing. It's like they're
Yeah.
on the internet. I get that. But we're regular people for the most part. Just like y'all.
Yeah, so we look at that like, what the hell this nigga talking
Yeah, we're not gonna automatically say, "Oh yeah, he's not entertaining." Just move on. Like, what you talking about? We might click on and hear the man out and see what he's talking about. That's it. And then we got our own opinion how we think already. Like,
Bad.
what do you mean?
Bad.
You act like you don't know how life works, humans work. You think we just followers trolls because some fans are like that. But for the most part, it's no way that we mostly like that. No way. We're not slow little kids, bro. Stop playing with us.
So just look like hip hop is real said that. Not it was in there. But
It wasn't. But I'm saying this. It wasn't there as well.
no. They use that. Yeah. Right.
No, but he also, you know what else he said? You know what else he said?
What up, Flash?
Yeah, what's up, y'all?
Flash, what it do?
What's going on? Yo, the only point Mook trying to make is that people keep talking about him in ways that he don't like it. I hate using his word because it's so overly used, but the narrative, he's trying to set this narrative so that when people do see the battle, it's like, oh man, this is the stuff that Mook was talking about. As good as a rapper as Mook is, he can come off boring. He can come off overly cocky, and people don't care no more how well you write. Mook come from that era with real MCs. Like that's why so many industry people love Murder Mook, and they don't mind voicing that they love Murder Mook, because when you do listen to what Murder Mook is saying, it is better than what Geechi Gotti is rapping. The way he's putting these words together, he's a true MC. So his frustration with the whole community has always been, how come you guys aren't listening to what I'm saying? And now that's, he's like tired of it. Like, what else do I got to do to y'all? Like, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to my raps. Listen to my raps.
Yeah, but the thing he's missing though is that we are listening.
Let me ask you a question, Flash. Hold on, my fault, Fred.
Go ahead.
So you saying that if somebody say if somebody say these two statements right here, if you keep talking junk about me, me and my homies gonna spin on you for talking stupid to us, right? Or if you say, if you guys keep going back and forth with us in a way that we're not pleased with, we're gonna get in our cars and grab our weapons and then drive down the street and then make a left and then freaking put our hand out the window and pull the trigger. And then we're gonna put our hands back in the car and then we're gonna drive off. That's better because it's more intricate or it's different. It takes more words to use.
No.
Okay, so why are you going to automatically just say, if you listen to Mook, he say stuff better than Geechi? I do listen to Mook, and it take a while for him to get to his punch. And then when they actually do get to their punch, Geechi's a little bit more heavy-handed, if you ask me. What do you mean? he get to the punch a little better. His delivery is better. Like so, he's actually, if you're listening, Geechi is actually saying stuff better than Mook. That's just my opinion. But go ahead, you can explain what you say, what you mean by it.
I'm only, and I understand exactly what you're saying with it. I'm only saying that as far as with like where Mook could possibly be coming from, the point that he's trying to make.
Oh, well,
He's
Mook,
still,
not
yeah, yeah. He's still trying to live in. Look at what I was doing in the 2000s. What y'all mean? I don't know how to scheme. Mook was scheming years ago, but it wasn't a big deal. Remember, Chilla Jones made scheming a big deal, and then that's when everybody put their twist on it because the way he schemed was boring. Um, at the end of the day, what Mook got to understand is
Here we go.
you are who you are because of the era that you jumped in there and what you did for that brief moment. But outside like that's just done. That's just done. Rough Riders can't still sit around talking about look at what I did, look at what I did, look at what I did. And it's like what you didn't transition well into any other era.
Right.
And that's what he just needs to. His pride won't, allow him to
What he
say.
not right. What he not understanding is you're right. He just don't realize that the formula has changed. It's not that we don't understand or looking for intricate bars or looking for who got the better bars. Of course we are. That's the main thing of what we're doing, or most people do. Bars. If you ask anybody what's the main thing, they're gonna say the material in bars. Period.
Mhm.
So that's what they're there for. But you just gotta admit that the formula leans more to how you say it, not what you're saying.
Yeah.
Lean more to it. Not that we not just totally disappear, but we do. It's more weight on how you're saying it. So the delivery, the pocket that you're in, that type of
Right.
thing, the extras or
Right.
what
Mhm.
with what you're saying. And if you can't just say it any type of dang way, or take forever to get to your dang point like you talk.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
and he admit that it's delivery. The first bit he admit, oh, it's my delivery. Is all right. So don't blame nobody else but yourself.
Right.
And stay there.
To me, I thought the whole Mook conversation should not have even continued on when he finally admitted, like, hey, look, I see what y'all talking about. Watch my next battle.
There you
That's
go.
all he really can say is, look, I understand. I heard all the criticism and all that stuff. Watch my next battle. I'm gonna show y'all.
There we go.
Because at the
Like
end
I
of the
said,
day,
me and you, we really in the game, so we
yeah,
understand.
yeah.
He don't know. He don't know that talking to us like this is gonna make us want to hate more. Not
Yeah,
us,
you're
but
gonna
him.
make me mad. Yeah, you're gonna
Right?
make me mad.
It made me mad too, but I'm gonna still
Yeah.
be unbiased. But for somebody
Mhm.
who's not going by nothing, of course they don't want to boo. So that ain't gonna work. They might work on little kids. Might.
Right.
But it ain't gonna work on us, bro. They're not this community, so he don't really know what he's doing. He don't even know what community he's talking to for real.
Yeah,
He's
nah.
showing that he's not up to date right there.
Right,
That's not how you
right.
talk to him.
Yeah, he undermining us, undermining our thought process
Right. And that's what
because
listen.
of what somebody else's title would be.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But he can do that because so many people in this community be so flip flopping. Let me tell you this: as long as Mook has people like Dame Dash and all these guys who voice their support with him, as long as those people say, "Yo, what you was rapping was crazy. They ain't even hear this and that." When you got Beanie Siegel in your
That's
face
why.
saying, "Oh, that was crazy."
Right.
People like us, it's gonna be like, I'm not listening to what y'all saying. I got these dudes saying this.
Mm-hmm.
But are these guys saying that, yeah, you won that battle. Yes, what you were saying was dope. It was fire. Boom, 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 boom. But it has changed, man. As much as people don't like to, admit it and accept that, battle rap has changed
It's different, man.
1000%.
Good for the good too. Is evolved. Is actually getting
Right,
better.
right.
100%.
I,
That's
I,
just that. If you go back to
I
the
would,
old battles, you realize that you was bored by
mhm.
one.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, we was
Yeah.
bored as shit in the old
Yep.
shit.
I was watching somebody play back some old battles on YouTube, and it was so cringy to hear it. Like a lot of battles don't age well. Um, what that's just at the end of the day. What Mook gonna have to do is just accept. Like, listen, I gotta do this way. Like what he did with Tay Rock was perfect. Can you do it
Yes.
on a big stage? That's all people want us. That's all they care about. Is Mook. We love the Tay Rock performance, bro. All you have to do is now cater to the big crowd. And we're only saying cater to the big crowd because we know that you get paid so much money. And it's like, well, if you're getting paid this much money, bring smacking them back, bring the culture back in that money that they're kicking out to you.
Yeah, that's professional. That's part of the criteria.
Right.
Control the crowd. What are you talking about? Even you an MC. As a rapper, you should want to control the freaking crowd,
Mhm.
right?
And he should be able to control the crowd because like he know that they trying to hear what he's saying. So all he gotta do is say, hold up, and then get where they gonna get a pin drop. If he's saying some fire,
Yep.
if you make what you coming out saying fire,
Yeah,
they're gonna start holding up. Like they even do it for JC. So why wouldn't they do it for you?
Yeah,
Right.
that's
You
it.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, instead of
Yeah.
blaming us, steady the game takes. Just steady the game.
That's it.
Find out what the heck you gotta do better. That's it.
And then they'll know when your special move come to, oh, his special move is when we quiet, he have a crazy build up with superior understanding. You know what I mean? That's his fatality move. So
Yeah.
then they'll be quiet and watch it. But you gotta show them that. You gotta give them that effect. You gotta murder somebody, Mook.
Yeah,
Murder them. What you doing? You talking
Yeah,
murder.
I said this to Daylight before. I don't care how many big words you know. Um, I like the way Lux and them rap because it's like it makes us as fans, say, all right, I need to tighten up on my vocabulary, and we're going to understand some words different. But people like Daylight, when this is why I said I will not buy anything I watch. I will not buy Daylight versus Loaded Lux. One, I believe they're going to write together. They're going to go over their material together. One, two, Daylight has purposely said, I am going to say every and anything. I don't care if none of my fans understand it. I'm just rapping to Lux. I'm talking to Lux. So what am I watching a battle for? If you're telling us multiple times, hey, this material that I got, I'm talking about astrology, I'm talking about the moon, I'm talking about the goddess, I'm talking about the pier, I'm talking about all that. Ain't none of y'all gonna understand it. Why the hell would I waste my hour listening to a battle with someone telling me you're not gonna understand everything I'm gonna say? I don't want to go and dig up every single scheme, every single bar you was talking about. And that's not me saying I'm ignorant or stupid or anything like that, or anyone else is. The point that I'm making is you cater to your crowd.
Yeah.
And Mook, you ain't catering to your crowd.
Yeah,
Your crowd is actually out the door. Your crowd is gone.
Yeah.
The Mook supporters, they're not around no more. They busy. We got kids. We got some shit. Some of them got grandkids. Like it's
adjusting to the formula. It's adjusting to the formula because not just what's going on in the building. The bigger effect is the people who's looking at it through the screen, live or at home. Live at home or on a replay. That's where the consensus lie. And then on caffeine, I guess the votes right then and there. So, but still, people looking at it through the camera. So it's like that's why you got to control that crowd in there. Don't let them control you because if it's too much, it's gonna seem like hype and gas, and you just want to go for the other person. So you got to control them either way. You can't have them too quiet, so you got to jump into pockets to get them. You got, you know what I'm saying? You just have to do in the criteria to control that when you got a big crowd right there.
Yeah.
And that is an amazing point because crowd control is what is going to make you win on cam. Because we just want the crowd to be quiet and the crowd to understand you so that they're not going to gas you and all that stuff. Because to me, I'm big on you're rapping for the camera. I know these people paid their money to see you and all that stuff. Put on a show. That's why I like Surf. Surf puts on a show.
Yeah. He understands again.
DNA puts on a show. Like these are Hitman Holla puts on a show. So he's going to demolish it.
Casita told him a long time ago, man. It's about the camera, bro.
Yeah. Who was that? Jack Boy. You real big on Jack Boy and Big T. The bamboozle. Man, that flow was crazy, but you ain't say nothing.
Right.
I know these dudes watch and nobody disrespecting y'all. But those build-ups you be all the way up there, you at the top of the mountain, and then it just what did you say?
What does it mean?
Right. What is that? Block blue block blame blue tutti fruity.
That's
Was
why I
that a
said,
gun?
yeah, and we want to understand it, and that's delivery. That's all. That's you. That's you.
Mhm.
You should deliver the bar or dumb it down for us.
Mhm.
Yeah, because you can. Like I always give the example. We have excellent pens over here. We have a guy named Chilla Jones. You can't tell me that your pen is better than his. If you do, then I'm gonna look at you stupid. And the
Yeah.
only thing you can't say is it's on the same level as his. I guarantee you, nobody's saying they writing better than him. Why we understand him? Huh?
Right.
Why? We understand everything he say. Huh?
Mhm.
Shut up. So it's something you're doing wrong, not us.
Yeah.
We smart enough to understand Chilla and QP. QP's delivery a little off, but I still can follow him because his pace
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's up? Like, come on, man. It's you, not me.
Yo, QP was a great example. That was a real good example. Because he can take you there, and he can also bring you with him. Like,
Right.
follow me along. I'm not going to
His
lose
pace
y'all.
is good enough that you can still follow him, even though his
Mm-hmm.
delivery is off.
Mhm.
so he still can something in the criteria that can help you. I
Like
understand, dude. Flash. This is a community that you just can't see where the answers lie. You know what I'm saying? You look in the comments and these mothers is trolling more than trying to critique you
Right.
for it.
Right.
So if
Yeah.
you don't know guys like us or certain guys that can break it down in some type of way, you ain't gonna really understand what to do.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you just smart enough to study the game tapes and just learn your own stuff.
Yeah.
But
Some people,
because these guys take so much time entertaining the trolls, it's hard for channels like you to like get across to them, because it's like, well, I heard what he said, but did you see that comment that was in there, or did you hear Flash when that dude that said this about me? Like, Bill
Mook just
Collector is
told her
big on
himself. Mook just told her
like,
himself. If Mook
yeah,
see a title that say this person is not entertaining, his brain gonna say, "Well, I guess it's not entertaining," and go on with his life. Shut up, Mook. Speak for yourself. I don't think like that. Flash don't think like that. Fred don't think like that. So what are you
Facts.
talking about?
like with QP, when QP went on, and I forgot where he was at when he was talking about how he understands why he didn't blow up. He said it. He said it's my voice, it's my delivery. He said all this stuff plays a role in the being a superstar. When he was like, I would love to have a voice like I think he said New Jersey Twerk or one of them, like that aggression, that bass, and I could do so much with that. Like, I would love to have these dudes' voice. I just need their voice, and then I could take my whole career to another level. That's a big statement to make, and it's it's mature. You know, he do a bunch of immature stuff, but that right there was probably the realest thing I've ever heard QP say in battle rap.
Right. Just critiquing himself. I mean, I don't want him to be too down on himself. Don't get down like you about to commit suicide. Now. That's the only thing about him is start leaning towards like it's gonna be okay, sir. It's just a little bit like I said, he don't quite know the formula. He knows a little more than everybody else, but it's your delivery, sir. Your voice is okay. You see him trying to switch up his voice in the battles. He's still like this, he's still like that. He's still dumb. Stop doing that. And
Yeah.
if that's your case, sir, stop wanting somebody else's voice. Because if y'all listen to him versus on Black Cartel, I think he went against JC, if I'm not mistaken. Man, that battle was freaking crazy, bro.
Crazy.
So just do that. Whatever you were doing right there, do that and keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Your voice is okay. What the heck you
That
talking
battle was fire. QP, one of my favorites, man. Like that. I love going back watching the old Sons and all them video. Him, Conceited. What's the other dude? The big boy name? God, what's his name? The big dude. He rap with his hands. He don't battle rap no more. I forgot, but that whole crew.
Oh, I know it's Blackheart Adonis was with
Blackheart. Him. The Heartless.
Yeah, Heartless and Heartless.
Heartless. Like Heartless is that his battle with Calico. I love that battle, dog. It is fire.
Right. That's what I feel
Like,
like. We was a little bit more patient back then. Yeah, we'll give you some time to get to the bar and all that type of stuff. We get it. It's more and more about how you're saying it. We ain't got too much time for those dry spots and that feeling, that bamboozle stuff y'all had going on. We ain't just gonna listen to anything. Nah, let's get to the bar. Let's get to the points. Let's go.
but that's why QP is able to go on those rants that he do, because he he in tune with what was going on, and he also see how much was taken from them.
Yeah.
Any smart battle rapper going to go look back at the Suns and what they were doing. That is the example of battle rap. Everything that they used to do. They delivery, they performance, they love what they was doing.
Mook said, Mook talking about some. Give me some time, old school. Just slow down for a second. Slow down, because they always want to relate it to sports. No, we're not slowing down for your old butt, nigga. The game is sped up. It's the NBA, right? This is sport. Have the game sped up or not. The punch is different now. You catch up, or you sit your old butt, or you get in shape and come up in there, or you sit your old butt down. Nigga, it's not our fault that the game is involved. She happiness punching inside of a punch. Oh, come here. They haymaker. I want with another haymaker, nigga. And it's weird. That's not our fault they doing that. Right. Just to you. No, you just to them. Hold it down, Rankins. Y'all gotta tell me to hold it down. Y'all know I get hyped.
No. Go, Rankins. Go.
That was
hold it down. Go.
What are you talking about?
That was a real good point, man.
Carry on. Come on, man. Carry on.
Yeah, that was
you know what I'm saying there? Hi. You know what I'm saying there? But, right? Why can't just be but in the quotation?
Oh, shit.
He said a bunch of shit. Wow. I got you.
No, I want to say go both ways.
But next question.
Yeah, go both ways.
Hey, change the question. Are you leaving, bro?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh, that's you leaving?
Yeah.
I gotta catch a train back.
Oh, shit.
Come back over here. Come back over here.
State your name and your question real quick.
Wait, you should have been first. I didn't know you went.
It's not basketball, Rankins. It's boxing. No, hold it down. No, I gotta say this. Y'all ever seen Earl Spence? Huh? You ever seen Crawford? Yeah, what about boxing? Yeah, the punch count is different, y'all. Yeah, F them old dudes up back in the day. What? They won't last around with Earl Spence. They fighting like they used to do back in the day. Fill them out there. Not getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? The game is different in all sports. It has evolved. So stop trying to tell us what to go back in the day with you. No. Come on. You got it. You got it. I believe you can do it. You did it with Tay-Rock. Stop complaining. Let's go. Oh, man.
Listen, this is better.
What you can't do, you know how old people keep up? Yeah, I can't run as fast as him, so that means I can't think as fast to come over into the punches, but I can take an angle. I can think technically, you know what I'm saying? I can think, okay, I'm way above here. I can talk to him a certain type of way. It's certain things that you can use because you're Mook that can still win battles. So you just got to figure that out. Because we do understand that you can maybe can't punch with Geechi. He punch every line, nigga. You scared. He literally punch every line. So I understand that you're getting shook. But you could do some things. You did with Tay-Rock, right? He was punching every line, right? You just took an angle on him, but you know what I'm saying? You outsmarted him. Do that.
Yeah.
Control the crowd, deliver your bars. You'll be okay. Don't panic, Mook. Don't panic. There's no crying in the URL. Everybody know that.
Facts. Go.
Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone.
That's for sure.
Everybody, this is a person. Is it?
Yo, you gotta come over
Come
here.
over here.
Back where you was over there.
Yeah,
You want to get you in the shot, baby.
My weed, see?
It's state your name and your black.
He rides from Mars. And he rides for, I don't even know.
State your name and your black.
Hey, Joe, the battle booth. So.
Oh, snap, battle booth.
Oh,
snap, battle booth. Oh, you about to say something stupid. Let's hear what you got to say.
Are pretty much like the standard as it pertains to battle rap. You guys are the standard. A Geechi got a victory over you, right? Does that, from your perspective, does that begin to try and kind of like similar to the Tay-Rock battle, change the standard of battle rap? So now, if Geechi got to beat you, right? As far as perception, does that make it now? People need to start to rap more like a Geechi Gotti now, as opposed to if you win, you know what I mean? Does that keep that standard where it's at? You know what I'm saying? Like we should be praying, we should be rapping, we should be focusing on material, we should be not, the gun bars, the bow, dancing around. You know what I mean? Does that change the standard that Geechi Gotti beats you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So when I say, when people ask, well, what's your motivation for this battle? Like, or these battles? When we prepare to do a battle, so it's not just a lot of times about, and I know for me, it's not just about the person I'm battling too, because I gotta battle a lot of other things as well. So I gotta stand up for,
Just talk about the subject.
like you said, cold dog.
Try to switch it, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, his dance game is crazy.
I think he's slick.
Stand up
That's good.
for honor. I gotta stand up for these things that should be within battle rap.
Get those out the way. Stick to the subject.
So
You dodging the question.
it's a great fucking question too, right? And
Yeah, but you dodging it.
yes, I'm absolutely.
The funny part about it is you're not even going to change. You're not even going to battle whatever way you're trying to say that you don't. Because like early in it, he talking about, oh, you saw Surf, he spit and then he did a gun gesture and this and that. He did it. Then like, bro, just because you don't do it as exciting as him, don't mean you don't do it. I watch your battles. You do the same thing. You make gun gestures. You freaking animated. You use your aggression in your performance. So what are you even talking about? You're just gonna stand there and rap? Just sit there and rap. No, you're not. You're gonna do what you did against Tawk and the rest of these guys. Shut up. So whatever narrative you're trying to make us think, it's still not working. You
Yeah, he's doing it against himself, not knowing that he check off a lot of the qualities. Like he just tripping like we saying the standard that he don't check off majority.
I know.
Bro, you check majority off, bro. You got like one thing you need to fix at all. And instead of saying I'm the standard, so y'all got to change that one thing that make it. And then he trying to blame it on the narratives, but it ain't got nothing to do with the narratives. It's got just to do with maybe your pace or maybe your delivery. Well, his delivery be pretty good. More his pace.
No, it's definitely his delivery. His delivery is off because he take him too long to get to the punch. That's one thing.
But that's because he need to cut his. He need to cut his structure in half. The way like you said,
no. Punch. I'm talking about his actual punch, Fred. Like in each bar structure, we expecting it to go a certain type of way in a certain type of pocket. He don't care about that. He just want to go any way he want and punch in anywhere he wants to. So it's hard to kind of follow him in his pace, and then he's punching off like it's unorthodox. He do it sometimes because he can rap. So his original pace is pretty good delivery. But when he try to fit all these extra words to try to make a bar stretched out like that scheme and stuff, he do not. Sometimes it's drawn out.
I personally don't think that Mook should cut any of his stuff. All right, he do gotta cut some short. I don't mind that Mook can rap for 30-minute round. There's guys who can't remember 9 minutes worth of material, and he can rap a 30-minute round. That is amazing. It is amazing.
Yeah.
But people don't care no more about that.
No,
like it or not, all of our attention spans, it is very short now because we're at the snap of a finger, at the click of a thumb, we're able to get answers that we used to have to go to the libraries and get and stuff like that. Like our attention span is very, very short. You got to get to it or I'm off of it.
Yeah, you got to be effective. You got to still be effective while you're doing that because you compare him doing that to what? Stamina, pause. But just like in sports, stamina, like you can rap a long time, but can you keep my attention? Can you still be scoring buckets? Can you still be doing things while you're doing that long stamina thing you call? Who cares your stamina long? Like for real. Like to be honest, good job. But can you keep my attention while you're doing that?
Yeah. Yeah, you summed that up good.
Right.
You summed that up perfect.
There we go. Well, thank you, sir. I tell you, I got answers for everything. I think in a certain type of way, bro. It's easy for me because I got a criteria, I got a rule book, so it's easy for people with rule books to y'all like, I don't even know what's going on over there. You know what I'm saying?
They're cats out the fucking bag. I gotta beat this nigga because I need the culture, the people to understand.
Y'all hear echo? Pretty always coming with echo.
I did not no more. It's gone now.
You good? Yeah.
This is what it is, right? That's my fight. That's on my back. That's my cross to bear. So if I lose, that doesn't sound correct, but I lost. And then now, I gotta look at myself as like, damn, you was wrong. You ain't really feel like that. Because there's no way I won't ever lose with nothing that is true for me. No, I feel.
See how quick they sound stupid? First, you don't know. People who's not qualified can't judge. So pretty much nobody can critique you. So how the heck you lose?
That's what I said.
Losing your own mind, your own brain. Oh, I think I lost. Imagine Murder Mook thinking he actually lost a battle.
That's what I said. That's what I said earlier. As long as
you don't understand what you're saying. So how you lose? How do you actually lose? Like,
that's what I said earlier. As long as he got people that's telling him who are overqualified than us, telling him what he's doing is right, he will never ever see any wrong in what he's doing.
He seemed delusional if he tell the real truth, where his brain told him to say like the truth is how he really feel. Lose, never lose. Nobody can critique me. Remember, I just told y'all like lose. As long as I get through my material, I won.
Yeah, what the only thing with Mook is, what I believe Mook is trying to do with this whole press run thing too, is battle rap, this whole battle rap format changing. Everybody saying, "Oh, it ain't street no more. It ain't street no more. It's all industry now." And blah 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 blah. To me, I think any of those guys that feel like that just need to go to RBE and stay there. RBE give me a rugged feel. It's that togetherness, and just stay there and push your brand there. I think a lot of battle rappers should go over there and push their brand on, especially if you're saying, listen, I'm just trying to rap and get a check and keep, the integrity here and keep this that way and stuff like that. First off, everything changed. But I believe if they go there and push this message, they will be heard better.
Right. Interesting. Yeah. Can't dispute that. What you think, Fred?
I mean, I think the people that ain't getting booked, that's leaving the leagues. I mean, RBE is waiting for somebody to become a mega star.
Right.
Or let them get 2 or 3 mega stars and they up and going. You know what I mean? I just don't know why nobody don't want to state their claim there. You know what I mean? Besides Gwitty. You see what I'm saying? Somebody who actually got star power. No hate on Gwitty or nothing. I'm just saying he's still moving up. He still got to work up to become that home name and polarizing battle rapper. You know what I mean?
Right.
So what I'm saying, like Av, if you go destroy RBE stage.
Yep.
Why
I think
not?
the people Presidential Dubs, Fetty, what's the other? Mac, all of them, half of the We Go Hard roster. I think if they go over, just stop with this whole chasing this URL stage. I gotta touch the stage. If they go over there, they are going to be stars, especially Presidential Dubs. Like he is just one walking antic, like not even an antic. He is just one big walking show. Like pretty much like how Gwitty can be.
Right.
Like go over there and just get popping. Like battle rap don't live on URL. Yes, the biggest people be there, whatever. But to me, I think if you so good and you feel as though you the best, go over there and stand out. I don't want to go play with LeBron when LeBron got 4 other stars on his team. Where am I going to stick out at? Where am I going to be? I want my shine. Right. I want my shine.
I tell people all the time. I mean, it's a sport for sure, but I relate more to boxing than basketball. So just
Right.
whenever y'all relate stuff, if y'all know anything about basketball, I just wanted to say this real quick. Like anything about boxing, try to relate it more to that individual type of sport.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
it's
relate.
1-to-1. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Some things
Yeah.
is right there in your face. Punchline punch. Yeah,
Yep.
y'all
Yep.
get it? Punchline punch. Yeah. Some things right there in your face. You can't dodge it. So
Yep.
Yeah.
So try to, keep it kind of give you perspective. But I say that to say that the URL stage in boxing, think boxing. It's no main stage platform.
Mm-hmm.
It's different, multiple ones that you can get belts from and things like that. Maybe one hold a little bit more weight to some people than and this belt maybe than that, but they all want belts that they want to go get. You understand?
Right.
Because how the ranks is set up, they are actually respecting the opponents, so they're respecting the actual artists or the players.
Yep.
How
That's
the
like
rank.
A Ward. Like I don't think A Ward should chase URL.
Now, why would
Stay out where you at and make every
he
single
moving
one
up?
of
He
them.
moving up. He
Yep.
moving up. Why would he?
Make all
He need
them
to get
come
his
to
own
you.
league, and then he can book these guys, and he can keep moving up the ranking. If it was a ranking, he understand that he can just either have his own league or have a main league and just keep booking higher ranked dudes and just keep going up the ranking.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it become an actual professional sport, like the more professional they get, then the more high he can charge for real.
Yeah.
Because he's really ranked up. I told you, keep going up the rankings. People not realizing that because he's not really on the stage. They're trying to make him go backwards. So he be having points. He trying to understand the game good too. He will understand the game.
Yep. He got stars chasing him. You got
But
Geechi got who wanted to battle you
understand his
2
worth than
times.
anything. His worth. He understand his worth more than anything. So that's halfway there. Because making the sport just helps y'all out.
Mm-hmm.
That's just making it good for everybody, for real. But let's try to get through this, y'all. Let's try to get through a
go
little
ahead.
bit of this, man. I don't want to get too
Yeah, we can't 1:30 to cut. Go ahead, yeah.
I feel like people don't look like people don't have any real morals or no compass. They just go by whatever it is that they should go by. Right? I really believe some shit. No way you fucking beating me when I believe this. Like when you have suicide bombers and shit, they believe in what they saying or what they are pushing their cause enough for them that they will die for it.
That's not a sport, so you got to relate it to a sport. I wouldn't give a crap how much y'all believe. Yeah, that sounds nice, but you actually got to play the game and you actually got to win. Defense on the defensive side, the offensive side, sir. Belief or not. They all believe can believe, and they probably all pray before they go on the stage. On the court. What does that mean? What does that mean, your belief? Stop that. But go ahead.
Rank is also all suicide bombers aren't successful. So even if you believe, that don't mean you're 100% successful. What you're trying to say.
What if they end up in hell? You act like you know the end goal, Mook. What if they end up in hell? These suicide bombers. I ever thought about that. So what are you even talking about? Stop that. Bad. That's what they do. They like to do that too. Bad comparisons.
They believe. I believe this. So I can't. Because then I feel like I was a fraud to me. Type shit.
I think he lost right now.
Facts. Great question. Great.
Did he answer the question?
All right, Flash. Nah, he just went totally to some other junk. I don't know where he at.
I'm sorry,
What happened?
I said he maneuvering, bro. He was a real good maneuver.
No, you can't walk away from Rhode Island. Wow. You can't walk away from Rhode Island.
Salute.
Rhode Island, man.
Easy.
Beautiful.
Black Common, what's up, Polo? You got a question?
I got a fan who got a question. He's in love.
You got a fan? Got a question?
Yes.
Yeah, let's get that. Let's get it out. Whoever didn't ask a question, they got a question. Come on, man. We got to ask real questions.
What is that? Is that Dunkin' Donuts?
Like,
There better not be no donuts because it look too much like that.
Hey, man, like, look, you gotta hold it down.
Yeah, I got all that. Oh, you like? Oh, you go.
Oh man.
All right.
I can just see this shit happening.
I'm going back to college. And they see me, they go like, that nigga going to school tomorrow. I said, nigga, I know from going to school.
They do that PSA again.
So,
I'm gonna ask you.
man on the phone, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm just trying to get to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, content. Go ahead. Yeah.
Wait, the fan don't got a question of him.
Oh, the game is still in the game. Yeah, I'm gonna let them know. See what I mean?
It could take a while, let's just be.
At least you know it, right?
No, I'll be brief.
All right, who got the question?
Go ahead, sir.
Y'all can hear me?
Go ahead, listen.
Oh, hold it down, y'all.
You all?
Go ahead.
Nah, hey, so look, right? So like, I was just thinking like, if Mook, right? Like if Geechi win, right? Like, is it gonna be like some type of morals? Like, will it be morals that will be involved?
It's crazy how they already knew it was Daylight. Daylight, you was terrible with that voice.
Yeah.
They already knew it was you. Ah. They already knew it was you. You suck. Yeah, try again, Dave.
Yo, hold it down once you're on the phone. Hold it down.
Yo, look, like, be serious, right? Like, can you hear me?
All right, no, real shit. So like, because I know, like, you know, certain legacies and stuff on the line, right? And I know, you know, certain narratives have been painted for certain individuals to sway certain opinions. Pretty much what y'all been talking about. I've been watching everything. So my thing is this, right? Let's just say.
Come on, Daylight. Be real. You came up there with the troll fake voice because you didn't want nobody to actually know. But you wanted to get that question off. Say that exact same question in the right way, sir. Don't try to backtrack now. Scary self. And you dot mob too. Should be a dang shame. Go, ask the question.
The crowd goes along with the narrative. Like, you know what? We just don't want to hear them.
Yeah.
Like, where do you go from there? Like, let's just say it happens in general consensus. Be like, nah, I think Geechi won. Where do you go from there as a battle rap MC or just in general, like for the sake of your legacy? Like,
Are you saying
if you lose,
like pleasantly?
If you lose bad, you heard him. Yeah, what happens if nobody want to hear what the heck you talking about and you lose bad? Mm-hmm. Then what? How you feel? How you feel now?
and see, Mook's still thinking of it from the side from the point of what you mean if I lose bad, but my material good, and they just don't understand it. But he like, no, he really talking about if you lose, but that maybe Daylight is talking about that, but we talking about if you lose bad to the point where you realize your material ain't good. You know what I mean? Like
he ain't gonna realize that. He too cocky to realize that. It's like telling Cassidy the same thing. Sometimes it's called delusional. And it's just a real word. So I can't tell like what we can only say we don't like it how many times for you to understand it ain't it. Too bad. Like upgrade. Too bad. I don't know what else to tell you. Some dudes just like, no, man, you just don't understand it. I don't know. I mean, yeah, all right. No. You can stay delusional. We're going to keep moving on. Hopefully that the people who's paying you understand that we don't like it. So, what? We're going to end up winning at the end of the day. Can't keep bamboozling us. Your name can only carry you but so far. Because in sports, you get old. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know battle rap is y'all got a little longevity because it's a brain type of sport, activity of your brain. So, maybe y'all can think with some of these youngsters to about what 45, 50, 46? Like
Yeah.
what? How long you think you gonna have? 56, 60-year-old can think with youngsters? He get his butt whooped. So your brain don't even got that long too. It's gonna get old. You ain't gonna be able
Mhm.
to keep up. Period. So
And it depends on what you've been doing with your brain too.
I mean, I guess it is maybe some smart way. Salute to the older guys that still can keep up, but you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. You gotta stay healthy, like LeBron. Just put $1 million
Right.
in your body every year. Right? Then you can maybe be able to
Mhm.
hit
And
40
that's
years.
in your mind. Right.
Right.
Like say for instance, you walk off the stage and in your heart you feel that you didn't win.
Then I didn't win.
From there.
Then I didn't win. And that's like we know as battle rappers, we don't care what other than when the nigga lost or when you did.
Yeah.
What I tell everybody all the time is get the faces.
Not what nobody else said. For you personally, like if you leave off the stage and you're like, nah, I don't think I personally won that. Like would you just
Yeah, he asked the
gracefully
question
be
right
like,
there.
all right, that was the end of my road, or are you back
So you
outside?
can't run. Yeah,
So
you
here's
can't
how
run.
you answer that. Here's how I gotta answer that.
Yeah.
You already answered it. It went something like this. Kamikazes, when you believe,
I still believe.
you really believe, then that's just what it is. It's gonna happen. Kamikaze. You answered it already. Now let's see your answer this time. I told you that's a terrible answer. Believe don't got nothing to do with your answer the game. Like, sure, you can believe. But guess what? All of them believe, but then when you get out there, you gotta actually play, get points, defense, and all that type of things to win the game. So
Yeah,
believe has
a
nothing
lot
to do
of
with
people believe, but they miss the target. Mook.
right. So don't mean nothing. But let's hear your answer this time.
How crazy is this, right? Watch what I'm about to say. If I answer that truthfully and say, yeah, then they're gonna say, well, shit, we need him back outside, so let's say you back outside, so let's say you
What was the question, Fred?
I don't know what you're talking about now.
No, what was the question? Because I said he already answered it one time. Hold up.
Oh, no.
answer that.
Hold on, let me say it.
I
I got it.
Yeah.
They like asking him because he was saying about believe. They like saying, what if you get off the stage and you don't believe? Because he's saying he believed. They like say, but what about if you get off the stage and you don't believe you won?
Then he's already said he don't win. He already answered it one time. It was like,
And you was like, he gonna believe it anyway, even though they like worded the question for him not to believe. You saying he
yeah,
gonna go
why he
kamikaze?
just say yeah? Why he
He
just say
believe.
yeah to that question then? Why he just say yeah? He said all that talking and answer the question with yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not a yes and no answer.
it
You gotta
wasn't. What you gonna do
yeah.
if you believe that you lost? Then you gotta realize that I need to structure my
That's the
flow
right
different.
answer. That's the real answer.
My battle rap, the way I approach battle rap, I need to approach it different.
Right.
The
That
way
would be the real right. That would be the real answer. But he said, you want a real answer? And I say, yeah. Yeah, what? What do you mean? Yeah. It's not a
yeah,
yes or no question. You just confused yourself.
fact.
So here's how you answer that. Here's how I gotta answer that. How crazy is this, right? Watch what I'm about to say. If I answer that truthfully and say, yeah, then they're gonna say, well, shit, we need him back outside, so let's say you
What is that? What did he say?
I think he said, yeah, we want him back outside. So let's say he lost. Like, what are you talking about? Hold up.
Then they're gonna say, well, shit, we need him back outside, so let's say you
So we need him back outside. So let's just say he lost. So if you say yeah to getting off stage.
No, but that don't make no sense when Daylight saying if you get off the stage and you don't believe that you won, why would you be worried about them so they can get out? Not to get you outside, is of how you gonna feel. Are you gonna feel like you need to change something up, or that you got to get to the punch quicker? That you got to do, you know what I mean? That's what you should be answering. But he like missed the question because
Daylight questions.
Daylight did that, said that question. He worded it that way so that he couldn't run. He been running from the past 3 questions that we were trying to hear him talk about. You know what I mean? And Daylight asked it to a point where he couldn't run, and then he just acted like he just.
Now you say he couldn't run, Fred, but you was wrong. He still got out of there. Finesse king. He got out of there.
But to us listeners, he didn't get out of there because he never answered the question.
Times neither. He didn't get out in the first 2 times, but you said he worded it for he can't run.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right though. He slipping slip knots.
On the way out of
That's how crazy. That's how crazy.
Ways that's it's impossible this time. This nigga, the invisible man, go right through the thing.
Yeah, I thought that was impossible, bro. Really. But it made him look illiterate by dodging that one. That one made him look even worse.
Right, you got to word it in a certain type of way for Mook, but dang, he still got around it. He just said F that.
Nah, he's not really illiterate, Fred. He just answer a lot of questions sideways and not straight on the point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he didn't even answer that.
He didn't answer that one sideways or nothing. He didn't even answer at all. Not even
He'll play dodgeball with that one.
Like Fred said, he cornered him. They like cornered him all the way. Like, what about forget beliefs? Your belief. Your belief.
Right.
Yeah, what about if you believe you lost? What about that?
Say you lost. You can keep coming back. So what I'm gonna say is, yeah, I'm gonna be back outside. So say I lost.
You lose. I don't want to see you back.
So say I lost.
You lose. I don't want to see you again.
So say I lost.
Don't lose, bro. I don't want to see you back outside.
Understand what I just said?
Like, we don't know about that.
He didn't understand the question, bro. That's why he understand the question.
You said he didn't?
He did not, bro. Like, oh man.
No, it's just not in his vocabulary. Lost. Me lose. What are you talking about? Like I told you, he already told you. If I believe like I do right now.
Kamikaze. So yeah, I can't even answer that. I can't answer that because I'm kamikaze.
Yeah, he related himself to a kamikaze. You can't change my mind. I believe if I suicide myself, then I get my virgins, no matter what the heck y'all talking about.
Exactly.
He did that, friend. He related himself to the kamikaze.
Facts.
Right. You a freaking kamikaze, nigga. You dang right. No matter what we say, you're still gonna run yourself into the dang wall or wherever. Nigga, you sound stupid. Shoot yourself right in the dang head.
Hold on.
You hear me, like?
I hear you.
I said, so tell them to say I lost so I can be back outside. But if I kick the nigga ass, just say I kicked the nigga ass. That is it. And
look, I told you, people don't want it. Like, I don't know if it's because his aura. I don't know if it's because his mood. I don't know what it is. But people just laugh stuff off or let them slide a lot when they can't understand it. What are you laughing for? Daylight, he didn't answer your question. The heck's so funny? Maybe that's your whole trolling thing. Maybe that is it. Because, he the Joker, so you're like, yeah, see, people, Mook is an idiot. And
then, like, I'm going to need you to hang up. I want to let a fan just say something. Don't even say what's what. Please explain. I let you in this first round. What do you feel? What's going on here?
Hey, man, I'm going to say this, man. Based off what I heard, it's a and I hate predicting the future.
Before you keep going, Daylight, please keep it real with him. Tell him, no matter what you wrote, yes, you have fire material like you always have, but it just depends on how you deliver it and your pace and control that crowd. Keep it real with him. That's how you're gonna learn. if somebody telling the truth. But we're gonna hear what you say live on air.
Facts.
Based off what I heard, I think Geechi got a hill to climb.
Yo, I'm gonna call you back later.
You smart, Mook.
He just want to get him off before he say anything
Before you
else.
say anything else,
Don't
that's
critique
smart.
me though.
Mook
Just
smart.
give me praise.
Right.
Don't
Give me
critique me.
praise. Yeah, give me praise and get you off the phone. It's crazy.
That's the low key move right there.
That's wild. Come on, Daylight. You can't let him do you like that.
That's not the answer you wanted.
Hey, look, got a question. Salute my best friend.
Yo, you think they like fuck? You think this
I
stand up?
need that real music.
Like it's not a lot. Like trust me.
And then he tricked the people. Maybe it is.
Then he said light is not a lie. I trust him, but he wouldn't let him finish.
Right. He didn't let him finish.
Oh,
And
boy,
the
he's so
crowd-
cocky, boy.
the
He
crowd
cocky.
was like, oh, that must not have been the answer that he like. No, that is what he wanted to hear. He just didn't want y'all to hear the rest.
Yes.
That is crazy.
That's
So he
right.
got an uphill battle means that Mook had some stuff, some fire material. That's what that meant. And then that's where he cut him off. The crowd
Yeah.
said, stupid. Whoever the heck said, oh, he must have done like that.
Let me tell you, you think light is a lie?
Yeah, everybody know he's a freaking troll, nigga. Dude, anybody look at his face, y'all. Look at Mook's face. He don't even believe what he said. That's the face when you don't even believe what you just said. Y'all ain't know that? Look.
And that's why he brought up that opinion because
Do y'all think Mook? Do y'all think they like
Come
us
on,
a liar?
man. We ain't sleeping. Man. We ain't sleeping. Come on.
That face. Look at the face. Come on, Fred. Is that not the face that we could just look at your face and be like, dang, you just lied for no reason? What are you trying to do? You don't even believe yourself. You know he's a liar.
They like I'm so real life.
Before y'all get into that,
Get that water or the Bel Air. Get the water.
introduce your name. You're not hold on. Let me rap, man. Hold on, man. It's your boy Ike the God. Bestow order. You know what I mean? With that being said, about what Daylight just stated, like, do you feel like it's a
I don't know if it's the people amping his bars because his bars is nice, Domio. It's because if you have those 50 people all at once amping your bars, he's still gonna have to know how to control those 50 people unless they freaking performed or practice how to, you know what I'm saying, interact with each other. But just because your family there, their family can actually throw you dang off, or whoever his friends is, they can throw him off. If he can't control the crowd, he can't control the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And then them just that side of the venue or just that little section ain't gonna mean nothing. We know that much.
You still got the whole caffeine and
You got
everything.
the whole crowd. You got everybody else. You got everybody else. You got
And you got the watchers that's not in the building, that's not on caffeine.
And you got all those us too. So he got to know how to control it at the end of the day. Still his delivery, still his pace, it's still his crowd control.
Yeah, it's never the criteria.
Of course, the crowd control matters on how many people is there. So, and crowd control is in your performance. So you can go over, you can still do good in performance if you ain't controlling the crowd that good. It still ways around.
the style clash? You know what I mean? Being that he's the type of nigga that gets to the point, and some of the fans feel like you take the long way around the block. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like it's a style? Do you feel like it's so? Do you feel like it's a style clash? And if you do feel like it, do you feel like you have a method to get around that? You know what I'm saying?
Is he even listening? I mean, it's a stupid thing.
I don't know if I want it. That's a question that is hard. I can't answer. I can't answer that. I can't answer that. No, that's not because that's not rebuttal. That's different. I have a rebuttal for November the 6th. That's the rebuttal.
Can't say it. I got you.
Right. For this material.
I mean, what do you want him to say? No, I had a bad time. I don't know what to do with Geechi. He's just the best. Like, what do you want him to say? Like, that's a stupid question. But he made it sound okay, I guess. I can't answer that. I guess you have to see when I battle him. But that's what happens when you just think of the sport as anything and you can say anything, opinionated, right? I mean, anybody's opinion matter, right? I mean, you can say anything, right? Right. No, wrong. You can't say anything. It ain't an opinionated sport. Got rules and regulations, sir. This is how you win and lose. So it don't matter what the heck y'all talking about.
Ask the question again. This is materials.
No, because you talk about materialize.
Yeah.
This is the style. Does he feel like it's a style class? Because the fans feel that way. So if he feels if it's a style class, does he have a method around that to be successful?
Yeah. I mean, but where we at? We the West Coast or the East Coast?
I mean, we home, my nigga. I'm going with the town.
At the end of the day,
You just gotta spread the fans out strategically. You dang right. You're right, but I'm just saying he still have to control that. So like I said, say it work. Say he got people planted in the crowd, and then since this person's hype, I'm gonna hype. You know how fans get the whole crowd hype. And then what? Then everybody just hyped to every one of Mook's bars. That mean he gonna win. That mean he win. Or we smarter than that. Know how to judge pass through that. I'm talking about us. Or you talking about the bamboozlement of the people? Because when y'all say win, I ain't going by caffeine vote win. I don't give a crap about that. I'm going by y'all win consensus. People, I would look at and see the people who actually matter. You know what I'm saying? Not just overall votes. That ain't what I'm talking about. Or else I'll just go by the caffeine. I mean, the smack act and then start doing the consensus like that. I don't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not a smart way to do it. Just letting anybody's opinion count. Since fans judge the freaking sport. Since when?
They just see the outcome of the thing.
Right. Like Mook said, they just there to watch. But his problem is we all ain't fans. And you can call the referee, in boxing a fan if you want to. I'm sure he is a fan of the sport. But that don't mean he's not the ref and calling the fight.
Yeah, he got the job.
Right, he got the job. The scorekeepers is not that on the boxing. The scorekeepers, the concubines, they freaking fans of the sport. I'm sure. Why the heck else would you want that job? I'm sure you are a fan, but that's a fan with the job to do this. So that's what we're talking about. Judges.
Right.
The rule book. Come on, how do y'all actually score points?
At the end of the day, we are consumers, and you got to hear what the customer is saying. If you're providing a service, plain and simple. If we don't like that taste, we got to let you know about it.
Yeah, but they look at it more as a sport, right?
No, but because he's there in the crowd, I see why they think like that, but they don't think of us on camp. But they always talk about on the playback. I mean, so
yeah. But it gotta be a objective opinion. I hope I'm saying it the right way. It just can't be your own brain. Got to be off of something objectively. You can't just be saying anything. So just the person who buying the stuff opinion don't just matter in sports. No, if this is a sport, no. In business, yes, pretty. Sports, no. Don't matter about the consumer. It's about who wins and loses the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what matters. But yeah, you can say whatever you want, fan. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about the crowd part, like just the crowd narrative. I just use that for the narrative for the crowd. He say don't care about the crowd, so you can't do that. That's why I say that.
The crowd don't matter. The crowd doesn't matter, but it does. It doesn't matter in the sense of it's not their reaction that makes you win or lose the battle. But you do got to control this crowd because you're in front of them. It's part of the criteria.
Yeah,
it does matter.
And they give you momentum within the round.
Does matter. Like you say, it can throw him off his pace. It can throw him off. So it does matter. I don't care what Mook say.
Right. The crowd could matter, right? Because it can actually throw him off. That's a fact. That's a fact. It don't matter. Like if he wins, then like they could definitely matter. You're right. You're right. The crowd matters. 100%.
Hey, if he was in LA, like they go with my bro, right? Right? We call it what we call like we see. Right? We call it like we see. They did it with my niggas, son. Violated my nigga. Real shit. Violated my nigga.
What you mean by that?
Yes.
Gave a nigga just no leeway, like to win. Like we want to see him. No, when I say to win, I'm talking about like they don't want you to win. No, they gonna give you, they gonna make it look good enough, cute enough. So it don't always look. And once you start eating up too much,
Right.
it's not real love. Niggas go back. Yo, bro, you can literally see this shit.
Yeah.
Like how something. It's not real love.
More reason why you should play to the people on the camera. If you can see it, that means you should know what to do with it and handle it. And he ain't lying when he's saying that.
Earlier, Mook.
And of course, the crowd's biased. But if you know that, then why you letting it bother you? If you already
right, and that proved my point, sir. You gotta listen and take heed. You control the crowd if they're acting up like that because you notice it. So don't, at the end of the day, say the crowd doesn't matter because you believe in your material. Stop it.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the crowd in this sport, like the people that's in that venue with them. They can't get those confused with the fans, even though that crowd is fans, sure. Right. But that's not fans in general. So that's what I thought.
And that ain't even the majority.
Yeah, that's not the fans. That's not the caffeine votes. The caffeine votes don't matter. They don't. Now they go by them and what's going, but it shouldn't. No, you don't judge battles off fan votes. That's stupid. Unless these fans know how to judge the battle. You know what I'm saying? It should be judges who judge the battle. Now, crowd who's there, you gotta be an MC. That's part of performing. That's part of that entertainment. You gotta know how to do that while you're there with them. So yes, them fans that's there with them in that intimate setting are important. Yes, but fans, no. Even though that crowd, yes, but crowds just so happen to be fans. Judges, yes, which also be fans, but just fans in general, no. Just like any other sport. I told you the freaking scorekeeper's a fan, but he's an important fan. This person's a fan, but it's an important fan. You understand? So it's still people that fans that matter and fans that don't. So you right, the crowd there with them, yeah, that matters. Because you got to control that crowd because you could be saying that your guys is hard to judge through them. It mess up your pace, all type of stuff. They can mess you up. Like, you better control them much if you can get through your material 100%. Get in mind though, y'all. The fans and all don't matter. Please don't ever get that mistake. I'm with them when it comes to that. Them niggas don't know what the heck they talking about. They're here for the entertainment just to watch. Some of them will even tell you that. They'll tell you that.
That's a fact. Right, that's why I learned.
I feel like Swamp, right? Excellent.
Yeah, and a lot of those dudes is in that crowd too. A lot of those dudes is there for this in that crowd. That means people that's biased is in the crowd. There's a lot of biasness is going on in that crowd.
And that's why they should learn from Charlie clips, right?
Don't matter if they're going with you or not, man. We know how to see through that. The judges. No, when I say we, I mean the fans that matter. The judges.
Fuck, can your shit go from fire to all the way garbage? Because we don't like the fact that you said we don't like raccoon. So now all your shit is trash.
Nah, I don't agree with that. That's a lot of agree with.
Like,
no, I don't agree with that.
We're not gonna let nobody come get crib. This is how
they come to certain things like that.
Yeah, as far as what? This is
because no, they ain't want to listen. You can start off.
It's a tickle bar, y'all. That's what I told you. I got to answer for everything, right? An angle or a tickle bar jokes or something like raccoon, that's hit or misses. So you got to be careful as the artist to understand that is hit or miss. So just got to fill out the water because if they don't react to it, just go on to the next thing. They are at, then carry the crowd accordingly. But it's hit or miss. People ain't going to like it.
If you stay missing, you're going to strike out.
Right, miss. The crowd might start booing and all type of stuff. So what? Why you can't go from up to down in that crowd, that setting? Why not? Why? Start saying the wrong thing if you want. Actually,
That's just
start.
like
How can you
that's
round from good to bad? Choke. Like, what do you
Mm.
mean? I got plenty of answers. How? Nigga, you gotta keep your own momentum. Don't try to blame us. Nigga, stay fire. The whole through the whole round, nigga. What you talking about?
That's why, like I said, salute to Charlie Clip for handling the crowd. Whenever good or bad, that's the guy. So Mook, don't think you're just saying tough because you want to say. Everybody get the same treatment, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They round be so crazy, you shouldn't just sofa because they're expecting that your next round. He's never gonna beat that.
That's I was saying with Rock.
Right. His second round was a drop.
It was a drop, but it was specifically. It wasn't cool. Zach. It wasn't cool.
No. Exactly. But in battle right now, if it's that crazy, if you drop a little bit, they look at it like it's a dramatic drop.
So we can't say raccoon. So look. So this is what I say. Think about it.
You've been in hard so having a crazy run like this.
Look. So now let's take
That's
this
the
good.
fucked up part of battle.
Let it accomplish. Hold on, what's that? Think about it for goods.
The segments in your rap. I can around another way it could be. The segments in rap. So if you just start talking about gay stuff, no J2, and then just your whole segment about that, that's another way they could fall off. Just talk about something nobody want to hear. It's segments. You act like y'all talk about the exact same, y'all stay on the exact same subject the whole time. Maybe you do. You know what I'm saying? You the one, you do it the most, but I don't work like that. Even you break your rounds into segments. So it's too easy to fall off in a round. You don't confuse yourself, Mook. Adapt to the game, bro. Study the game tapes. Figure out how they're doing what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? How they getting the reactions that they get. How they, you know what I'm saying? Study the game like that.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out the criteria, bro. That's how you're gonna figure it out. Like, oh, he's doing this. Oh, he's shortening his punch. Oh, and doing it in your own way. Of course. Everybody gonna know. Like, ain't nobody gonna hate on you unless, of course, you start sounding exactly like that nigga. And of course, you're not gonna do that. You're still you.
Exactly.
Adjust to the game. Like I was saying before, like some of the LeBron James, right? He probably can't run as fast no more, so he just do it in spurts, or he used different abilities. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Certain things you just have to do to adjust if the game speeds up or if something happens, the game involved. You know what I'm saying? As a vet, being a vet, a legend. That's what we expect you to do. That's what we expect you to do. I think this is a perfect time, man. We got to get up out of here again. Better up his life. Salute to Prudy. Salute to Fred. I always like the commentary, man. Let Mook talk.
Yeah.
Salute Dummy for pulling up, man. World Sports for pulling up on me, man. I see y'all out there. D-Lou. Appreciate it. Better up his life. We see everything. Y'all stay on your A game, man. Holla at me.
Yeah.